Imagine a world without smartphones, internet, or even postal services. How would you send an urgent message across long distances? For ancient civilizations, the answer was as simple as it was powerful: fire. Long before the digital age, fire beacons illuminated the night, carrying vital news across mountains and deserts. Imagine a lone soldier standing on a mountaintop, a fire signal in his hand. He ignites the beacon, a plume of smoke rising into the sky. Miles away, another soldier spots the signal, relaying the message to the next watchtower. This ancient internet of fire signals, a testament to human ingenuity, allowed empires to rise, battles to be won, and information to flow. These weren't mere bonfires. Sophisticated systems of fire beacons, strategically placed on hilltops and towers, formed communication networks that spanned vast empires. The ancient Greeks, Romans, and Byzantines, renowned for their military prowess and sophisticated governance, relied heavily on these fire signals. The Greeks, known for their intellectual prowess, were among the earliest to recognize the potential of fire signals. The story of the Battle of Marathon in 490 BC famously recounts how a Greek soldier, Pheidippides, ran 26 miles to Athens to deliver news of the Greek victory against the Persians. What is less known is that fire beacons played a pivotal role in quickly spreading the news throughout the Greek city-states. Greek fire signals weren't limited to military victories. According to Homer's Iliad, when the Greeks finally captured Troy after a decade-long siege, they signaled their victory to their homeland using a chain of fire beacons. This ancient form of instant messaging allowed the Greeks to celebrate their triumph almost immediately, even though they were separated by vast distances. The Greeks developed a simple yet effective system. They would light two fires to signal a victory, while a single fire would indicate a need for reinforcements. This basic binary code, a precursor to modern digital communication, demonstrates the Greeks' understanding of using fire signals for more than just basic communication. The Roman Empire, stretching from the British Isles to the Middle East, faced a constant challenge, maintaining control and communication over its vast territories. Their solution was an intricate network of watchtowers, strategically placed along borders and key roads. These towers, manned by Roman legionaries, served as the eyes and ears of the empire, using fire and smoke signals to rapidly transmit information. Imagine a band of barbarians attempting to cross the Roman frontier. Atop a distant watchtower, a Roman soldier spots the incursion. He immediately lights a fire signal, alerting nearby towers to the threat. Within minutes, the message reaches a Roman fort miles away, allowing the legionaries to mobilize and intercept the enemy. The Romans, known for their pragmatism and efficiency, standardized their fire signals to ensure clarity and speed. Different combinations of fire and smoke represented various messages, from enemy movements to requests for supplies. This standardized code, similar to how modern militaries use radio codes, allowed for clear communication across the empire's diverse languages and cultures. Section 4. Byzantine beacons, a complex system of defense. The Byzantine Empire, heir to the Roman legacy, further refined the art of fire signaling. Facing constant threats from enemies like the Persians and Arabs, the Byzantines developed a highly sophisticated beacon system to protect their vast territory. Their network of fire signals, spanning over 1,200 miles, was a marvel of ancient engineering and strategic communication. The Byzantine beacon system, unlike its predecessors, utilized a more complex code to convey a wider range of information. By varying the number, size, and duration of the fires, the Byzantines could communicate detailed messages about enemy movements, troop deployments, and requests for reinforcements. This advanced system, akin to an early telegraph, allowed the Byzantines to react swiftly to threats and coordinate their defenses over long distances. The most famous example of the Byzantine beacon system in action is its role in repelling the Arab siege of Constantinople in 717 AD. The beacons, stretching from the Arab lines to the Byzantine capital, alerted Emperor Leo III to the approaching danger. This early warning system allowed the Byzantines to prepare their defenses and ultimately repel the siege, saving their empire from conquest. Section 5. Ingenious codes and relay stations. The technology of fire signals. The success of ancient fire signal networks rested on two key elements: ingenious codes and strategically placed relay stations. The codes, often simple yet effective, allowed for the transmission of specific messages. For instance, 2 fires might signal an enemy attack, while 3 fires could indicate a victory. These codes, like the languages we use today, were crucial for conveying meaning over long distances. Relay stations, typically located on hilltops and towers, played a vital role in amplifying the signal and extending its reach. Just as modern telecommunication networks rely on cell towers to boost signals, ancient fire signals needed these relay stations to overcome the limitations of distance and terrain. A single fire signal relayed through a series of stations could travel hundreds of miles within hours, far faster than any messenger on horseback. The strategic placement of these relay stations required careful planning and an understanding of the local geography. The Byzantines, masters of fire signaling, even constructed special beacon towers with adjustable mirrors to reflect and amplify sunlight, making their signals visible even during daylight hours. Section 6. From Ancient Flames to Modern Networks: Timeless Lessons in Communication. The ancient world's reliance on fire signals may seem primitive compared to today's instant global communication. However, these ancient systems offer valuable lessons about the enduring challenges of communication. The need to transmit information quickly and reliably over long distances, a challenge faced by ancient civilizations, remains strikingly relevant in our modern, interconnected world. The ancient world's reliance on visual signals, with their inherent limitations, also highlights the importance of clear communication and standardized protocols. Just as the Romans developed standardized codes for their fire signals, modern communication networks rely on shared protocols and languages to ensure seamless information exchange. While we may no longer rely on fire beacons to communicate, the ingenuity and resourcefulness of ancient civilizations in overcoming communication barriers continue to inspire. Their legacy reminds us that the quest for connection, for bridging the gaps between us, is a fundamental human endeavor, one that transcends time and technology.